In the news today, thieves steal car grille in 5 seconds. CCTV footage of a thief exiting motor car PTT 2360 and stealing the front grille from another car shows the time that is needed to commit this act, which has now become very prevalent. In just about 5 seconds, the thief was able to exit the vehicle he was taken to the location by and remove the front grille of another car and just walked away. Sad to say, one of these front grilles cost in the vicinity of $50,000 and in some cases even more. One individual, in sharing his experiences of having his car mirrors stolen, said, "These kinds of crimes have become more prevalent over the years and causing Guyanese a pretty penny on a daily basis. It turns out to be easy money for those who prefer not to do an honest day's work for a living like the majority of Guyanese." This incident happened at Eccles East Bank Demerara news scheme at an area where only recently this news source covered a story or a stolen car being abandoned and recovered. Persons are looking to the new government and the Ministry of Home Affairs to create policies that will see the curbing of such crimes that have now become a thorn in the side of hard-working citizens. 3 foreign nationals held after small aircraft makes crash landing in Region 7. Brazilians and Venezuelan arrested after crash landing of plane in Isano. 2 Brazilian nationals and a Venezuelan are in the custody of the Guyana police force after they landed a plane at 9 miles Isano in Region 7. Commander of the division, Superintendent Dion Moore, confirmed the arrest of the 3 men. He said no illegal items were found on board the plane. A search of the area close to where the plane was found also did not find any illegal items. The 3 men have told investigators that they were heading to Suriname when the plane encountered some technical problems which forced them to make a crash landing in Guyana. The plane appears to have been registered in Brazil. The 3 are still being questioned and additional police ranks have been dispatched to the area to keep watch on the Cessna Skyhawk 2 aircraft. The police were alerted to the landing of the plane by villagers in the mostly mining community. Update on this story. About 12:05 hours, Joint Services ranks headed made checks within the vicinity of 9 Miles Airstrip, Isano, Middle Mazaruni River, and found a blue and white beach craft at the western end of the 9 Miles Airstrip in a clump of bushes entirely damaged, with some bags of an undisclosed amount of suspected drugs to be cocaine, along with one male motionless body of a suspected foreign national, name and age unknown. The crash site is being secured by Joint Services ranks for investigation to be done. Education Minister Priya Manik-Chand on Friday disclosed that discussions are still in the pipeline on whether the Because We Care cash grant initiative will be open to private school students. RSS team to be dispatched to Guyana shortly to assist with probe. The Regional Security System (RSS) team will be dispatched to Guyana shortly to assist in the investigation of the murders and unrest that occurred in West Coast Berbice, Region 5 Mahika Berbice. This was disclosed by Vice President Bharat Jagdeo. A Guyanese man died in a road accident in Antigua when he lost control of the speeding vehicle and flipped several times on a newly constructed road, authorities said. He has been identified as Vijay Prasad. Antigua Newsroom reports that at about 11:55 hours Saturday night, the Guyanese was driving a vehicle at a fast rate of speed when he lost control. Bandit shoots man in retaliation after stumbling over fan. A bandit yesterday startled a family of 4 in their bedroom and shot the husband before escaping with cash and valuables. Wounded is Hardio Seram, 35, of Golden Grove, East Bank Demerara. The robbery and shooting incident took place at around 2 o'clock hours at the family's home. According to Hardio's wife, their 2 daughters, ages 3 and 6, along with Hardio, were cuddled together when they were startled out of their sleep by the sound of their fan crashing to the bedroom floor. Thieves break into Ana Regina market stall, steal money. Police on the Essequibo coast are on the hunt for 2 persons who broke into a stall at the Ana Regina market and stole an undisclosed sum of cash. The incident occurred sometime between Saturday night and Monday morning. The stall is owned by businessman Frederick Jones, whose son made the discovery this morning. iNews was told that the son, Kevin, visited the Ana Regina market and found the padlocks on the steel door of their stall broken. Rusal asks government for financial assistance to return to Guyana. Natural Resources Minister Vikram Bharat told media operatives on Monday that Rusal has asked the government for financial assistance, but no formal proposal has been put forward by Rusal for consideration by cabinet. GDF soldiers that were injured in an explosion, all having families and medical issues, were receiving under $30,000 per month as compensation, and all needed regular medical attention and enhanced living conditions. Even though they complained about their conditions to the relevant authorities, all were ignored. City duo held in Berbice after marijuana gun find. Fidela Duncan and Jason Carmichael. Police ranks conducting a routine stop and search exercise at the Weldod station on Sunday afternoon had cause to take a woman and man into custody, after a search of the vehicle revealed a number of wrapped parcels of marijuana stashed in the hood of the car, while a gun was found under the driver's seat. The driver, 34-year-old Jason Carmichael of 318 Lamaha Park, Georgetown, and 28-year-old Fidela Duncan, of 48 David Street, Kitty, will be making their court appearance on Monday. Two fuel vessels which were transporting 16,000 gallons of illegal fuel were seized on Friday last at the Perica Stelling. The Guyana Police Force in a statement said that the vessels were discovered by the Guyana Energy Agency GEA at about 21:15 hours. One of the vessels was captained by a 56-year-old man of Metamir Zorg West Coast Demerara and a crew of 3 men, a 55-year-old of Good Success, Wakenham, a 54-year-old of Orenstein, East Bank Essequibo and a 20-year-old of Metamir Zorg. The other vessel was captained by a 44-year-old man of Greenwich Park, East Bank Essequibo. Police headquarters said the 5 men are restricted to one of the vessels under police guard as part of stand operating procedures. Investigations are ongoing by the GEA. Police, rice farmers clash over drying of paddy, use of combines on Quarantine Highway. Rice millers have since offered the farmers to dry their paddy at their facilities at no cost, but many farmers are comfortable putting the produce on the Quarantine Highway and more so, in front of their homes, to dry. Additionally, the state-of-the-art seed paddy drying facility at number 56 Village, Quarantine, is being underused as farmers opt to have their paddy dry on the roadways. Bandits raid Roman Catholic Church office again. For the second time in just over a month, bandits broke and entered a building which houses the Roman Catholic Church and carted off a quantity of cash and other valuables. More than 1,000 persons have signed a petition undertaken by the Free University of Guyana movement to get the University of Guyana's facilities fees waived as a result of classes being held online due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The Guyana Police Force has announced that all of the suspects in the murder of the Henry cousins have been released, but still have to report to investigators. The police force has also announced that the scene where the bodies were found was not the area where the double murder was committed. DNA samples were gathered for testing. The Guyana Police Force Monday evening said the youthful Henry cousins were killed elsewhere and their bodies taken to where a search party found them. Preliminary findings showed that the bodies of the Henry boys were discovered at a secondary crime scene, meaning that the heinous murders were not committed where the bodies were found, police said in an update, the first in 5 days.